way to save myself, or it's just in my head. Now's the hold of me. I don't think I can make it through this. Now's the hold of me. The less I do, the more it makes no sense.
All right, YouTubers, this is the second set between the two, and let's see what map this is going to be. This is going to be played on Destination. I think we're going to start seeing some interesting strategies pop up right about now, because both these guys are very good at planning beforehand and getting some weird cheese builds out. Case in point, the fourth game between Cal and Jangbi. Jangbi put down dual gateways in the middle and blocked Cal's gateway with pylons and a zealot. And that's what I call strategic planning. And Bisu has shown us plenty of that too. So I think from this point on, you're going to see some weird stuff from these guys. The first game was very standard. And I'm surprised that Bisu lost that. Jangbi's standard play just seems to be on fire right now. And Bisu's worrying a little bit in his booth right now. I think Bisu definitely needs a win under his belt here if he wants to have confidence in this. 3, 2, 1, 0. I mean, Bisu's been to the finals before. He shouldn't be nervous at this point. He's been many times to the finals. See, up here at the 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock position is Bisu. Looks like he is in yellow, so that means down here in teal again. At the 5 o'clock position is Jangbi. Jangbi looking very determined right now. Jangbi has never been to a final though, so the nerves might get to him within one of these games. It's hard to tell because, I mean, people like Jadong or someone like that, when he went to his first OSL, he just breezed right through it. He only lost one game in the finals against Stork. So it's hard to tell with people. Some people choke like Fantasy, and some people just don't choke at all. And looks like Jangbi actually going out there was looking for cheese, didn't see some, so he's going right up to Bisu's base right now. It's a pretty early probe, so I'm guessing he's going to go for a mana pylon of some sort. Give Bisu a little bit of his own medicine. There's a gateway going up for Bisu. And Bisu's finally going out to scout. He might actually intercept this probe before he can go into his base. But no. Jangbi manages to slip by. Now Bisu check for cheese to the side of his base. Now he's going down through the middle. Jangbi hovering around here. Looks like he's trying to get mana pylon. Being blocked very nicely by Bisu though. Bisu is keeping some probes in the middle there, so Jangbi can't get anything done. He also put down his gas, so Jangbi's not going to be able to steal the gas either. Sad little probe from Jangbi inside of Bisu's base. He's like, man, I wanted to be annoying. And there is going to be a Zealot out to deal with that probe very shortly. So Bisu's not going to be behind at all from this. Very mirrored matchup again. And looks like the gas and a pylon going down for both players. Bisu a little bit ahead as far as gas goes. Let's see. Pylon. Bisu, it looks like, was trying to just mana pylons of his own here. He manages to get one. Bisu, of course, being Bisu and annoying. There's a cybernetics core going up for Jangbi. Cybernetics core already up. I thought that was a pylon earlier, but it is a cybernetics, so Bisu's going to be a little bit ahead with Dragoons. We'll see if he's able to use that to his advantage. Bisu's a very aggressive player. He likes to push those units and make the gateways go straight to the other person's base. Set those waypoints. There's a mana pylon. Looks like it wasn't able to block any kind of probes from mining there, so not a completely successful mana pylon from Jangbi. Jangbi coming in here with his Zealot. Probably not going to get a whole lot done with that Dragoon around and a Zealot. He's being trapped there. Finally going to go down by one Dragoon shot, looks like. He's keeping that Zealot alive. I think he should focus on, well, I was going to say he should focus on killing a probe or two before his Zealot dies, but there goes the Zealot. And there's still a probe in there. And that matter pylon. Both are going to go down very shortly. So Bisu is going to keep Jangbi in the dark from this point on, it looks like. So we'll see if he goes for anything weird here, like more gateways, other than robotics facility. It looks like Jangbi is going for gateways. He's going for a second gateway, so he might be working for a lot of gates here. And he looks like he has his Dragoon out of his own, so he's going to be able to defend his choke and keep Bisu out. It's going to be very important for both players to keep each other out of the bases, because this is a point where you could go for something like quad gateways, and it would work if your opponent doesn't see it. See, Bisu's going down here. He's going to try to muscle his way in. I think Jangbi's a little bit out of position here. He has his Dragoons around. He has a Zealot there, but he's not going to be able to block both of those passageways. I think he should hang out at his choke right now. There's a robotics facility going up for him, so he's going dual gate into robotics. Let's see what Bisu's up to. Bisu, one gate into robotics. And Bisu's being very aggressive here. He's going to be able to take down one Zealot. There are a lot of goons out here, though. So those goons are going to ward off Bisu's army. It looks like Jangbi is being aggressive here. He's pushing up with his army. And Bisu's actually taking his expansion right now. Very risky play from him. I don't think he has nearly enough to defend it right now. Especially since Jangbi is going to be working for more gateways. And looks like Bisu's transferring his probes right now. He's going to get that expansion up and running, but I think if Jangbi pushes in here, he'll be able to get a lot of damage done. Well, the army count is pretty similar here. I think Jangbi's going to wait for some reinforcements before he tries anything funny. Bisu has some probes out, so he knows how big of a deal this is going to be to defend this base. He's getting his shield battery up as well. And as soon as Jangbi gets these reinforcements in, I have a feeling he's going to try to push this. There was a cancellation of the shield battery. I'm not sure why that is, because Jangbi has a very large army here, and it looks like he's pushing in right now. Jangbi is trying to get some kills on these Dragoons, and Bisu forcing to pull his probes. Those probes might actually get the job done, because Jangbi can't focus on the probes and the Dragoons at the same time. But Jangbi is pushing in here. I think Bisu might have to sacrifice this base. Very aggressive play from Jangbi, and I can't believe Bisu canceled that shield battery. What was he thinking? Looks like he's going to defend off against this, but not after a lot of economic harassment. And, well, let's see. Jangbi has a... I'm sure Jangbi has been reinforcing his army this whole time. So we'll see if he has enough to defend his own nexus against this. He took down a lot of Dragoons, though, on Bisu's side. And now he's going for more gateways, so... And Bisu's going down with his Dragoon army right now, so I think Jangbi needs to move his troops. He needs to get them into position. He has seen this army, because his observer is there. This observer being forced back might actually get taken down, yeah. The observer by Jangbi getting taken down. Jangbi's got to be a little bit nervous at this point. He's got to bring his Dragoons in and defend at all costs. He doesn't have anything like a shield battery, so I think he might want to think about static defense at this point, because Bisu's not the type of player to ever let up as far as his aggression goes. Looks like, never mind, Bisu is going back to his base right now. I think he was just forcing Jangbi to do something different for defense there. Now Jangbi getting his Citadel of Adun up instead of his robotic support base. So very different strategies in this game. We'll see who manages to actually pull this out. And I think Bisu's observer was being warded off there by another observer and 2 Dragoons, so he's got to be careful here. And Jangbi's going to get the spot here